welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited for today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on will you achieve your goals, okay? So make sure you have whatever specific goal or goals in mind before you pick a pile so you know you're getting your answer, okay? Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private reading. You can ask whatever you want for your reading, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel and comment below what video you want to see next. So we have 4 groups here and you can pick more than one pile, okay? Group 1 with the pink stone, group 2 with the white stone, group 3 with the blue stone, and group 4 with the yellow stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, follow your intuition, and pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the pink stone, let's get right into it, okay? Are you going to achieve your goals? So the first card we have that was under your stone is Saint Germain with karma releasing. Ooh. So honestly, a part of your path, a part of your goals, you may have to release some karma, or you may be releasing some karma in order to achieve them. So at the bottom of this card, it says move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Honestly, I'm getting good energy just emanating off of this card, but you know, it does feel like maybe you guys have some haters. Maybe you guys have some people that don't necessarily want you to achieve your goals in the way. This is the thing with manifesting. I don't tell anyone what I'm manifesting. It may slip out every once and again, but the things that really I hold dear to my heart, I probably never tell anyone that I manifested it. But at the bare minimum, I wait until I pretty much have it or know for a fact that it's like coming in. I can already see it. It's happening. Because here's the thing, okay? I'm not going to take those because I haven't even set my intention really yet. But here's the thing. Other people and what they think can influence your manifestations, you know? So you don't want to tell too many people, oh, I'm going to manifest being a movie star, and a bunch of people are like thinking about it when they go home, hating on you. Oh, I want to be a movie star. Why do they think they can be a movie star? They'll never accomplish that. They don't have enough talent. Those negative thoughts are energy. What are you doing when you're manifesting? You're harnessing certain energy to make it do something for you. You don't want someone's negative booty energy influencing your beautiful manifestation. So honestly, I feel like this is more of a warning from the universe for you guys. Move beyond drama, create your own path. Don't worry about what people are talking about, what people are saying, the haters, and none of that. But pluck those people out of your life like you got tweezers in your hand, honey. Pluck them out of your life. If you have, you know, people, and just don't tell people anymore what you're manifesting. But let's see, will you achieve your goals? Let's see what else comes through. Sacred Self and Open Communication, Mercury and the Shekinah, I think. So those are the 3 cards that you've got so far. Will you achieve your goals? So open communication, at the bottom of this one, it says, get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So this is also about, you know, really going towards the things that you want. If you guys have been feeling stagnant, if you've been flat out lazy recently, this is definitely the time to open up your mouth as far as what you want. Make sure you're speaking positivity into your energy and into existence. Make sure you're speaking this into existence, but also, you know, communicate, get to know other people that are in the field or that are already doing what you want to do so that they can help you. Allow only beneficial people in on your plan, only people who are already a step ahead of you guys, so that, you know, you can take some inspiration from them. But be vocal about what you want to do to yourself, not to just any and everyone who will listen to yourself, and people who already have kind of what you want, that have positive intention for you, okay? And then we have Sacred Self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. There's a very freeing energy with this, but also there's this energy here where it's like, you're the star, okay? You're the star of this show. You're the star, the brightest star in the galaxy, okay? And, you know, this is about really unleashing everything that is you. So you guys, one of your goals may be to do something creative. Maybe you're, you know, open communication is a part of what you do. Maybe you want to be an actor or a singer or someone who's a public speaker, someone motivational, you know? Maybe you want to lend a certain kind of craft towards the world. Let's see. You know what? Honestly, I'm going to hold off on tarot for a second. I'm just This deck is really calling me for some reason. So let me answer the call. Hello, wish poppin'. I'm just kidding. I'm such a weirdo. Okay. Honesty, death, and gratitude, guys. Yeah, guys. I mean, this death card is talking about ending some cycles, death, gratitude, and honesty with some people who just aren't serving you. I think you guys have too many naysayers along your path, or maybe you've been starting to see some success and people are getting jealous. Regardless, honestly, tapping into this energy, I do think you're very close to achieving your goals, and we're gonna get into that with the tarot. But I just feel like the universe is just sending you warning signs coming from all directions. Like, listen, just as much as this is right ahead of you on your path, you can get derailed because of this energy around you. We have the death card. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Don't be afraid to let go of your friends, or even, you know, just lessen your communication with family who isn't supportive. Whoever it is, they gotta go, at least temporarily, so that you can achieve what you want. And then once you get it, you know, you can come back around to the family function like, hey, what's good, what's poppin'? Like, yes, it's me, like, just achieved my goal. Like, how are you? Oh, you're in the same spot. Ooh, like, that's too bad, but I got mine. Like, and then we have gratitude, basically saying not to get cocky like that. Okay, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So this is also a reminder, be grateful for what you have and the strides that you've made. It's important to make small goals along your journey, so that you don't feel like if you don't have exactly what it is that you want, that you haven't achieved anything, or that you're still where you were yesterday, the day before, the week before, the month before. It's important to make little kind of, you know, markers along the way, so you can have that gratification kind of coming in. But gratitude, you know, also about, you know, listen, the universe is blessing you with an opportunity. Don't get too cocky. Don't draw too much attention towards yourself because you're doing too much, because you're finally seeing some success. Okay. And that's tea. Okay, I've definitely been slapped with a big old piece of humble pie a few times in my life. It's important to remain humble, guys, and authentic. Okay, honesty. I can always expect I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So if you're getting, you know, bad vibes from someone, they may be one of the haters. They may be one of the naysayers. And I'm not trying to gas y'all like, you got haters, like, but I am wanting to let you guys know, you know, that, listen, you got to be honest with yourself, and also honest with yourself to the extent that if you're not doing enough, be honest with yourself, know that, recognize that, and move differently. Because there's definitely a need to communicate with yourself, you know, with that open communication that we had before. Make sure you're, you know, keeping yourself in check, you know. Make sure you're doing everything that you need to do to achieve your goal. But it really looks like it's just naturally a part of your path, to be honest. Like, your reading is more focused on getting other people out of the way, but there's nothing here to say, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that specifically. You know what I mean? It's just like it's kind of naturally a part of your destiny to achieve your goals, but you got to get these people out of the way, or these energies. You know, if you listen, I have a glass of wine every night. I ain't even gonna hold you. I really do. Just about every night. I've been trying to switch to every other night, but it makes me so tired in the morning. So, you know, some of the things I had to say to myself is, listen, okay, we're gonna have to keep it to a glass, not 2 or 3 of them, or not a big old cup, you know. I had to cut it down. I had to cut it, you know, out for a little while too. But it's just like, be honest with yourself. If there's something or someone that's distracting you, getting you off your path, you have to address that. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, and the 7 of Cups. Yeah, honestly, this is a pretty easy road for you guys. This is really good energy. The main thing that's really gonna deter you guys, if anything, is just the 7 of Cups, with, you know, kind of drowning in all these options, or having all of these outside influences kind of affecting what y'all got going on. With the 7 of Cups, it's time to cut it out. It's time to cut people out and cut out, you know, bad habits, laziness. Get on a schedule. Make a schedule for yourself. I do that like every other month. I make a schedule of how my days are gonna go, what I'm gonna be focusing on, and things like that, because otherwise I can get lost in the sauce and start to get lazy and just indulge in things that are more fun but just don't really get me anywhere. Like painting, I'm not that good. I'm not gonna be a painter. Okay, it's you know, never say never, but like, no. Okay, so it's like, maybe I shouldn't spend so much time painting, which is something I really love to do, but it's not getting me where I want to be ultimately. So, you know, you got to limit yourself. Three of Swords in reverse. Honestly, I don't see this being a traumatic process for you. I don't see this being hard. If anything, I just see it hard that you guys are going to have to cut out some people. Seven of Swords in reverse. I see you getting rid of the energies that aren't serving you. I do. I see you doing what you need to do. So to be honest, yeah, you guys are going to achieve your goals, but there's some things you have to do. More like a cleanup, if you will, that you're going to need to do, okay? So yeah, guys, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. All right, group 2 with the White Stone. Let's get right into it, okay? Are you going to achieve your goals? So the first card we have, is Miss Kuan Yin. The first card that was under your stone is Kuan Yin with care and compassion. At the bottom of this card, it says, choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. You know, honestly, I feel like, okay, so if your path if one of your goals doesn't benefit anyone else, I feel like there may need to be some sort of redirection. You know, honestly, this is kind of just bringing up your natural talents. This energy, it feels to me like you guys would be most successful doing something that benefits others. And listen, that doesn't mean you have to be a philanthropist, an environmentalist. It doesn't mean you need to be a teacher. Everyone can help someone in some way. You know, you can help someone. Are you kidding? You know how much music has helped me in my life? You know how much watching movies and shows I've learned lessons through movies and shows. That helps, okay? Even the fun careers like creating music, dancing is so inspiring to see someone be able to twirl and jump and, you know, do all sorts of crazy stuff that I cannot do. Doing something fun does not mean that you're not, you know, adding to other people's lives. So don't think that even the more creative things, art, you know, there's so many forms of art. It doesn't mean that you're not helping someone if you're in a career like that, but make sure that you're benefiting someone, I just feel, is a message for you guys with whatever it is that you're doing. Mother Mary with love and peace, and Freya with phases and cycles. Ooh, guys, this is a big deal. Phases and cycles, there's all the cards. I forget exactly what all they say, but let's get into Freya, okay, Miss Freya with phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. So honestly, you guys may be losing faith in your goals at this point, because I feel like you're starting to see the harsh reality. You know, people only acknowledge overnight success. People, when I tell you, people refuse to acknowledge the hard work that goes into what it is that I do, like, or how hard I've had to go, how much I've had to work. And I'm not talking about, like, you know, YouTube necessarily. I'm talking about really anything. Like, people just, they see the bright, shiny finish line, and they see, like, when you've achieved the goal, but there's no such thing as an overnight success. There just isn't. People have been going hard for years, and you know, people are just catching on, but that doesn't mean all of this happened overnight. I say all that to say, with this phases and cycles card, you know, your abundance is coming in waves. You're learning, you're going through phases. As you grow, you get more. You know, it doesn't always come overnight. Sometimes the universe may just add a little sprinkle blessing in your life, but that's not the thing. That's not always, you know, the case. So the thing with you guys that's really important is, you know, not to get demotivated at this time, because I feel like you guys are honestly probably going to be the ones to get in your way more than anyone else could. And group 1 had their own tea with a whole bunch of haters they had, okay? So if you chose that group 2 as well, I should say, yeah, you know the deal. But yeah, with phases and cycles, it just feels like you guys may be ending. You may be experiencing some endings, or realizing, hey, the journey is a journey. It's a lot more than you anticipated before, but keep going. Love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Okay, if you have a failure, that's not a failure. That's just a learning thing, and it's a platform that gets you closer to your goals. Because imagine, you know, imagine somehow that worked out and it put you on a different path, or you thought it was working and you didn't realize that something you were doing wasn't working, and you continued to do that, and you pushed back your success further and further because you're doing something that's ineffective because you're not seeing that it's not working, you know. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So honestly with you guys, I feel like you are achieving your goals. I just feel like there's something else that you should be focusing on right now other than maybe what you are focusing on, or maybe you're going towards the wrong goal. Like you're not going towards the goal that you really, really want. You're going towards the goal that feels the most practical maybe. But yeah, are you achieving your goal? Yeah, I feel like you're getting closer and closer to achieving whatever you're working on, you know, regardless. But it just feels like there's phases and cycles. You guys may be getting demotivated, and you guys may be telling yourself that you're not going to achieve your goal when you are. Okay, we have service, empathy, and regret. Yeah, you do not want to regret not being able to experience what's in front of you because you gave up too soon. Empathy, regret, and what was the last one? Service. Those are those. So let's get into it, okay? Regret. I know that I cannot change the past, and that's so true. You can't. Am I in focus? I think I am. I think you guys understand that just fine. I know that I cannot change the past, but you don't want to have this epiphany later in life when it's too late. Some things, like dancing as an example, since we were talking about that before, there is such a thing as too late. Listen, and I've seen some older folks, I mean, get down, but things are creaking, things are cracking, okay? I'm in my early 20s and things are already crackling and snackle popping and doing all, sound like I'm breakdancing in the crib. Like, girl, boy, like your body it wears down pretty quickly, honey. I say all that to say, okay, don't miss out on this opportunity. Do not take these phases and cycles as a demotivator, as a sign not to do it. Honestly, the energy that I'm getting right now is just for you guys to keep going. I'm just gonna pull a moon card. I just feel called to right now, and then I'll get back to these. But I feel like you guys, no one's gonna get in your way like you guys. Yeah, the new moon in Sagittarius, guys. So this is a new moon cycle. Okay, new moon in Sagittarius. At the bottom of this card, it says luck is on your side, and that's absolutely true. I don't know if that focused. It doesn't really matter. I'm reading it to you, okay? Not much on this card. Luck is on your side. So this just isn't the time to stop. If anything, this is the time to go hard, because you could actually have like a lot of progress in a very short period of time, just because it's a very lucky time for you guys specifically. Service. I feel good when I help others is what it says at the bottom of this card. So just like I was talking about a minute ago, or earlier in the reading, you should definitely be doing something. That's where you're going to see the most abundance and success, that is helping other people. We all have free will. It doesn't mean you're miserable if you're only focusing on goals that will only benefit you, but that's where you will see the most abundance and success financially, and you know, just whatever it is you're manifesting, whatever your goal is. And then empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and understand there's two sides to everything. On one end, you may feel like you've lost. You may feel like you don't have the proper resources. You may feel like someone else has everything lined up for them to get exactly what it is that you want so much easier. But you've got to bring that empathy into the situation and understand your life is yours. You've got to own it, and you've got to create, you know, the outcome that you want for you. Guys, this mind state, I don't like it. I'm not even going to hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like this. Full card in reverse, Judgment card in reverse, and the 3 of Coins in reverse. So it may feel like I'm about to come for your neck, because I am. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna come for your neck at all. But we have the Fool card in reverse, okay? The Fool is, a lot of people don't know, tarot has it's a whole storyline. And the Fool is the main character. That's why he's literally number 0. And you know, he goes through all these phases, and he's open to learning, and he's growing, and then eventually he gets all the way to the end, and he has that World card. Everything he's ever wanted, because he's went through these phases and cycles. We have this card in reverse. This is telling me you guys are not doing everything that you could be doing, and maybe you just need to have a day where you literally sit down and just think. Okay, sometimes I literally have to force myself to think creatively, and then I finally have ideas, and then it finally comes through. The road gets opened and everything is so much brighter and more understandable. Judgment card in reverse, you're not holding yourself to the highest standard. You're not going as hard as you could, and you know, you're not taking as much responsibility for your journey as you could. Maybe you guys sit more in a state where it's like things are unfair and you just settle in that energy and just things are unfair. Well, okay, but they may be, you may be right, but this and that are true. You got to see both sides of the situation, right? Like the empathy card said, things may be unfair, but that doesn't have anything to do with what you've done and what you're doing, you know, it just doesn't. Three of Coins in reverse. Also, definitely collaborate with people at this time. There's people around you that can help you. Even if, like, I remember I did a reading for a girl the other day, and I was like, there's someone around you in your family that can help you. Look for this help. We were talking about something totally separate. I think we were talking about some guy, and that just came through and I had to tell her. And then a week later, her dad literally, or no, her uncle literally bought her a car. And it's just like, because she was communicating with her family, that car then enabled her to be able to go see her guy, to be able to go see and achieve and pursue her goals, you know? So think outside of the box. But yeah, guys, I think you are on the way, but don't give up hope, okay? You're gonna achieve your goals. It's gonna be a process. Don't give up hope. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private reading. You can ask whatever you want for your reading, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. All right, group 3, with the blue stone, are you going to reach your goals? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it says higher learning. Can you guys read that? It says like Melchizedek or something. Like, what? These names on these cards, like, they really tried. They tried it. I'm not trying it. I'm not going to try to read it. Higher learning. You have learned from experience, okay? More inner study is now required to further progress. I mean, that's a straight up, that says a lot. You guys, yeah, you're my kind of learner. I learn like that too. I can't just listen to stories of what my mom, my dad, my family, I can't listen to stories of what people have been through or experienced and learn. Like, I have to hit my head and learn myself, okay? So yeah, you guys are probably that kind of learner too, where it's like, you need to learn from experience, and I see that you have, and there's some more, you know, things, some more notches you need to get under your belt, and we're gonna have progress. So let's keep going. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's poppin'. All right, we have forgiveness, infinite abundance, and higher learning. Those are our cards that we have. So let's get into it. Okay, forgiveness. You are on the right path. Love and, oh wait, no. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. So honestly, this is definitely about getting into a more masculine energy. And listen, we all have masculine and feminine energy. It has nothing to do with gender. But the more masculine energy is more logical and it's less emotional. So detach yourself emotionally from your surroundings, the people around you. Do some decorating if you have to. Honestly, you may need to, you know, kind of vamp your space. With me, literally, I am so like specific about my surroundings. My home has to be a certain way, otherwise I cannot be productive. It'll severely cause me to downward spiral. I know that sounds super dramatic, but it's so true. I am so big on environment, and I think you guys may need to readjust your environment. Also, you may need to do some spring cleaning, like I believe group 1 had that message, I think, if I'm not correct. But it's just like, there's some people that you need to forgive. For them, there was some people they flat out needed to kick out of their lives because they weren't, you know, super supportive of them, and they were kind of reversing their manifestations, making it hard for them to achieve their goals. But for you guys, I think it's like, okay, people may have difference in opinion as far as your talent or what it is that you can do, or, you know, what it is that you want. They may think that's not achievable for you. You won't get that. They don't determine that. They are not God. Okay, they're not. And it's important for you guys to forgive them and understand they are just human. Forgive them and move on, because that resentment, even though it can be used as fuel to get you closer to your goals, it's working against you at this point. So if you have someone in your life who doesn't think that you can get what it is that you want, bye. forgive them, love them still, you know, bye-bye. And then we have infinite abundance. I wanted to end on this one because obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing is what it says at the bottom of this card. So honestly, guys, you may be doing a lot of manifestation at this time. That may be a part of your journey, a part of what you're using as a tool to kind of get things to come to you quicker or easier, whatever. Yeah, I'm seeing obstacles being removed for you guys. You can definitely expect things to get a bit easier for you guys pretty soon. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. This is something I'm actually experiencing in my personal life, and I freaking love it. I love it. I love, you know, well, okay, listen, a little bit of tea. I'm going to say this while I shuffle, okay, so I don't take up too much of your time, but I've been starting to see things, honey, and yes, no, that is not something your girl has been enjoying, honey. The spirits are really like, hello, and I'm like, no, ma'am. Like, you know, I appreciate the support, but you can stay on the other side, okay? I don't need to see you. Yes. But that was a total side note. For you guys, more the message is more so just that you have connections increasing, you know, maybe your ancestors are helping you. I'm actually going to pull from this deck. It's calling me more. I'll pull the tarot in a second. But your spiritual connections are increasing, and you're getting support from gods and, you know, goddesses, your ancestors, your higher self. So to be quite honest, you know, you have a lot backing you. You have a lot of support. Oh, the road may be lonely, guys. We have loneliness, blame, and health. Yeah, and that's why forgiveness is so important. Loneliness, blame, and health, guys. Listen, what do I even want to address first? First of all, the health card, let's address that first because I feel like it's a mental health kind of thing. I feel like you guys may be struggling with everything that kind of it takes more than anything. It takes persistence, perseverance and strength to really get what you want, because a lot of times you have to be really patient. I was just telling this to group 2. I think that everyone thinks that success comes overnight and no one will acknowledge the journey. Yeah, and that's why people feel really bad, like, okay, maybe I just wasn't ever meant to do it, because the journey isn't highlighted, you know. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. If you've been overeating, undereating, anything like that, make sure you're keeping your health in check too. If you need to work out just for literal purposes of circulation and, you know, joint health, gut health, yeah, definitely do that. Listen, I'm not a physician. You always seek your physician for actual medical advice, but what I am saying is mentally and physically make sure you're all in an alignment. Okay, that's important for you guys. Also, as far as forgiveness, you may be feeling lonely, you know, you gotta let some people go with love and forgive them truly. And I think you guys may have an attachment to you, maybe a friend, a family member, someone who you do value their opinion, and you're afraid to let them go because you're afraid of this loneliness, but you have to, because they're not supportive of you in the way that they need to be. And listen, that doesn't mean that they're a horrible person, but that just means they cannot be involved in your journey, period. I know that I am never alone is what it says at the bottom of this card. And also we got that your spiritual strength is increasing and spiritual support with the infinite abundance card. So you have support around you. Your guides are there spiritually. You're good. Okay. You're popping. And then we have the blame card. I accept responsibility for my well-being. This is tea. Now, maybe you guys just are putting blame in the wrong areas. Maybe you're giving, you know, people too much credit for your journey and what it is that you want to do, and you need to I am rubber and you are glue, and it stick to me and it stick to you. I don't know how to say it anymore because I'm not adolescent, but you know, maybe you guys have been blaming people for more than they're even worthy of, and it's just like, it's just time to let go. Someone hurt your feelings. I think it's time to let go of that. It's time to let go of the embarrassment or what you know people will say. Like, it's time to focus less on other people and more on you guys. All right, let's keep going. Let's get some tarot. 3 of Swords, the Sun in reverse, and the Page of Coins. Are you going to achieve your goals? Yes. you are going to achieve your goals, but you're definitely going to have to take a bright attitude about it, be a little less pessimistic if that's your thing. Sun in reverse, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Coins. Honestly, I see you guys having abundance and financial abundance as well. Even if your goals, one of your goals is to marry someone, you're going to marry rich then, I guess, because this is definitely giving me some big financial abundance energy here with you guys. With the Sun card in reverse, honestly, this is just more about your attitude about everything. You know, it's like you gotta cut out the people that aren't serving you, and you also gotta cut out the negative thought. Even if you have to distract yourself, you can get in your own way by telling yourself you're not going to do it. And I see a lot of potential here, guys. I just see it's going to be a road. It's a process, like I've been talking about. It's a journey. And with the Three of Swords card, okay, it may include some heartbreak. You may get, you know, some disappointments. You may have some no's, but that is not going to keep you from your yes. You have a lot of spiritual support around you as well. Use it. Connect with your guides the best you can. Connect to the spiritual sources that you have. Manifest. There's 1,000,001 videos on YouTube for manifestation and different techniques. You can find one that really works for you and that's, you know, easier for you, and get it popping, because I see you are on the road to achieving your goals. But I just see it as a process, and there just needs to be a little bit of adjustment, okay? DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. All right, group 4, let's get right into it, okay? Are you going to reach your goals? Are you going to achieve your goals? So the first card that we have, is Lady Venus, okay? At the bottom of this card, it says downloads and understanding. So truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven. Ooh, in the astral realm. Something about just like the above, it just like does it for me. Like I really love energy when it's coming from, you know, like the universe. I just love that blast of like, I don't even know how to use it. I don't even know what word to use to describe it, but I love that kind of higher power and that, you know, like power-packed energy that comes from the universe, gods and goddesses. I'm just so into it. I actually heard that there's a documentary, if it hasn't come out yet, on Netflix, or a show, and I think it's going to be called Chaos, like K-A-O-S, but it's supposed to be having to do with like Greek and Roman mythology, which I'm so into. Maybe that was just I did see it on Facebook, so maybe someone just created like a fake thing, like wishful thinking, but I would be so into it. Anyway, let's keep going. So Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. And then we have Paul the Venetian with experiencing grace, and Saint Germain with karma releasing. Okay, so there's your cards. Let's get into this tea. Okay, so Saint Germain, karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. Honestly, I think 3 groups out of the 4 got this card. So for a lot of you, it's going to be very important to release, you know, it's not even karma necessarily. It's more like, do not create any further karma for yourself. Do not get lost in the sauce of what anyone else thinks. You know, move beyond the drama, create your own path, forget what other people have to say. I've been saying that for all of these spreads, and it's just like so prevalent, and that makes me so incredibly sad. Listen, T, I'm an only child. I don't have any siblings. So I'm very used to being very independent. I'm very used to, you know, being self-sufficient. I like that word better than independent. I don't know why that has a negative connotation, so I'll just use self-sufficient. But I'm used to that. I'm used to not weighing other people's opinions too much. And it just makes me so it makes my heart so heavy to know, because I've been affected by what other people think before, so I know how it feels. It drives me nuts that people are so ick that they would say something that could deter someone from their goals, or say you can't do that. Like it disturbs me that people do that, and it also disturbs me that people allow people to do that as well. But you've got to let that go, guys. I wouldn't even tell anybody. I was telling group 1, I would not even share with folks what I'm trying to do, what my goals are, because someone's gonna be a naysayer. Someone always got something to say. Like someone always got to say something. I wouldn't even move. You know what I'm saying? Experience grace, share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So you are loved, my babies. You're loved. You have support. you know, whether it be from your guides like group 3, or whether it be from, you know, people who actually do support you in your life. Only focus on them and only allow them in on your plans at this time. You can still, you know, keep people as friends. You don't have to give people the boot just because they don't support what you're doing. Listen, my family, they're very religious. They don't support what I do. They don't. But I personally believe that tarot has a lot that it can teach you, and you know, I have my own journey and that's okay, but they still love me. It's not like I don't talk to my family, you know, I still talk to them, but I just don't share with them, you know, kind of my goals and things like that that have to do with what I do, because listen, you gotta understand that not everyone is gonna get it. But you guys have support, okay? Just know that. And share your gifts. There's definitely this big kind of idea with you guys where you need to share your gifts specifically. So we have growth. Ooh, yeah, getting closer to achieving your goals. Peace and self-esteem. Oh, guys. Self-esteem, growth, and peace, guys. Let's get into self-esteem first and just nip this in the bud. I possess gifts of the soul. That's the second time we've had gifts, or maybe third time that we've had gifts on one of your cards. You guys are very talented and you're very special. Let me just tell you that. Self-esteem, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. You guys are doing something and it has a higher purpose, and honestly your path may lead you somewhere totally different than what you planned, but you're really going to get to express yourself and you're really going to get to share your gifts, and it's going to be something that really pushes you forward. And then we have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Okay, that's negative self-talk, that's negative thoughts, that's people around you who don't believe in you. Bye, move then. If you don't want to support me, why are you here? Like, hello, you don't have to be here. Yeah, it's time to, you know, like I said, love people from a distance. And then growth. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. And honestly, I feel like something that, or I mean, I feel like that's something that you guys are doing. I'm going to pull some moon cards first and then I'll pull tarot. But I feel like you guys are already on this path of growth. You're already experiencing, you know, some sort of boost or creative energy or ideas that are coming through. Definitely pursue those ideas as soon as you have it before you can tell yourself no, but you're on a path of growth, okay? Full moon in Sagittarius. New moon in Sagittarius, a lot of fire energy and then some water energy to calm that fire a little bit with the full moon in Pisces. So more than anything, the energy is intense right now. We have 2 full moons and 1 new moon cycle. So there we go. We got some intensity, some things coming to a head, and then we got some new things starting. So we got all sorts of growth for you guys. Luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius. Things are already starting to manifest, materialize, happen for you, line up. Whether or not you see it that way or you see them, things are already moving and shaking. This is not the time to give up. You're close to achieving your goals. You really are. Full moon in Sagittarius now. Look at the bigger picture. Don't focus on where you are now. Focus on what you want, okay? Focus on what it is that you want so that you're not deteriorated with, you know, what you have now. Also, I told another group this, and this is just important. I will scream it until I don't have any voice anymore. It's important to set little goals along the way so you constantly feel like you're achieving something, so you don't get demotivated, okay? Pro tip from your girl. Look at the bigger picture, guys. There's bigger things happening and you got bigger fish to fry than the naysayers. You really do. Full moon in Pisces. Very important tip. Balance spirituality and practicality is what it says at the bottom of this card. So you'll see more success when you include manifestations with real life things that you're doing. So for example, if you wanted to be a painter, maybe you would start an Etsy store. Maybe you would paint and start social media with painting and your art and stuff like that. I know I just bought some art recently actually from someone. But yeah, balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, so those are all things in the real practical 3D worlds that you're doing. Light some candles, set your intention over those candles, you know, program those candles to do what you want them to do. Basically just hold your hands above the candles and let your magic power, you know, feed into them. Tell the candles, okay, when I light you, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna spread, you know, you're gonna bring me abundance in whatever category. But balance spirituality, add some manifestation to that, or, you know, add some practicality to that. Do some things in the real world that'll get you where you want to be. All right, let's pull some tarot. Let's pull some tarot. Oh no. You guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, let's keep going. The Lovers, the Magician in reverse. Okay, so most of you guys need to manifest this. And then the Eight of Staffs. Yeah, it's like the energy is like really pushing you guys forward, and it's really trying to get you what you want, but there's like something in the way. Maybe it's you guys, maybe it's just like, I don't know, what is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, the Magician in reverse, the Lovers card, and the Eight of Staffs. Maybe you guys are manifesting love. If you are, especially with Lady Venus, okay, the planets that rules love, beauty, and all those sorts of things, yeah, you're on the right track for love. With this Lovers card, definitely balance spirituality and practicality, but on a grander scale in terms of money, career, the things that you want, your goals as far as that, make sure you're doing something that you love, just on period. If you're not manifesting something that you're passionate about, you're not going to have as much success. You'll have the most success with the things that you love to do, because you'll be passionate to keep going. If I did not like tarot, I could not post as frequently as I do, on period. If it did not genuinely bring me joy, this would make me want to literally just not do anything else, because I just would despise it and I would hate. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, if you're not passionate about it, don't do it. Okay, Magician in reverse. I never like to see the Magician in reverse, and I love the Magician energy because it's all about creation and being self-sufficient, using yourself as a tool to get what you want. You know, I just feel like you guys are definitely unbalanced, either in the spirituality or practicality. If you're doing both, great. Ignore this message, don't force it to apply, but a lot of you, I am feeling, are not balanced. You're either focusing more on one or the other, and we really need to balance that energy. But we have the Eight of Staffs. Seriously, luck is on your side. Shoot your shot right now. It's a really good time. You're close to achieving your goals with this Eight of Staff. You're close to achieving a stepping stone closer to your goal, and the energy is just real hot right now. So this is the perfect time, whenever you watch this, to start. Okay, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Okay, like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah!